Refresh. Refresh you. You are good. Refresh you. Refresh you. Okay, good. Good. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the James of the
And I'm his
Games.
co-host, Berserker Bahamut. And welcome back to being the part of the missing members, but more importantly, welcome to FEDA, the Emblem of Justice.
Oh, Mildred Cars, mother of all creation, how... Oh. Sorry!
The texture, yeah, you don't got time to read the quote.
Do you feast upon these endless images of carnage and destruction that must be eternally seared into your limpid pupils? If you will not deign to respond, oh lovely Mildred Cars, may the cataclysms of our dying screams rend this cursed planet forever. Dadgummit, Steam. Steam says I have 2 viewers, and then suddenly drops to 1, despite the fact that it says I have a 2 count on it. Backdrop during year 5036 of the old calendar. The interspecies war that had been raging for 600 years took a dramatic turn. In the ravaged war zone of Phantom, the aggressor Balformia employed an ancient doomsday weapon only recently unsealed. The force ages were unprepared. Afterwards, the fragile balance of military parity shifted. The human-centered government slowly began withering away. Nations unleashed their own gods of war, but Balformia won battle after battle until it exercised hegemony over all of the regions. Now 400 years after the 4 sages deployed on the 8th day of the month of June of the first year of the new Genesis. This 1,000-year war is ending. The demi-human armies of the Balformian Empire occupy the entire world. But those most oppressed still call this the Eternal Holocaust, the Millennium Nightmare.
I still can't stop thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! When I hear Millennium.
For its traumas have inflicted permanent scars on the psyches of people everywhere. The Emblem of Justice, FEDA. Do you have... Okay, good.
Look at that dragon! Okay, people, listen up! We'll be entering the skies over Bad Village. First, we'll strafe Ape the landing zone with incendiary charges. This will disorient our enemy, stopping them from mounting an effective counterattack. That's when the fun... This is where the fun begins. As soon as we hit the ground and invade the village. With the element of diversion, our quarry should be confused. We'll swarm all over them. Did you say village? Does the Liberation Army hold up in a town inhabited by civilians? Don't stray your great matter of the fine points, Brian. Just follow orders, Lieutenant, and leave no one alive. Understood, sir. Distance 253, altitude 1211, 10, 9. Ground target acquired. Now, release the ordnance! Okay, troops, prepare to shove off. Are they riding an actual dragon?
They're flying a ship that looks like a dragon, I think.
That makes no sense. Oh! Also, we are going to need a designated war crime counter for this game, probably. Alright, you know what to do. Waste them all! Now charge!
Honestly, yeah, I'm questioning if I should make the second counter war crimes, because we technically both don't know where we're going, so...
Yeah, and basically, carpet bombing a civilian population, that's a war crime! Especially considering they don't have anything to do with the war, do they?
We don't know at this point.
I need to go pull out the big book of war crimes so we can classify this. Give me a moment.
The text is auto-scrolling. I would prefer if we narrated.
Well, shut your mouth, Lieutenant Stelbart. Just carry out your orders, or else. Aha! So, you think you can hide from me? For that, I will kill you slowly! This is sheer madness, Allnos. Get back! Leave that helpless child alone. Yep, that's definitely a war crime. What the? You again, Lieutenant? How dare you bellow orders at me? If I must order you again, I'll... No, on second note, I'll have you court-martialed! Orders or not, this is beyond loathsome, Captain Allnos. So cram your orders and your court-martial up your rosy red butt!
It's in the center of the screen, by the way.
I saw it.
That guy clearly gets no beep.
That tears it! Men, get this traitorous fool out of my sight!
Troops hesitate. That's a war crime.
Oh boy! Hey.
I'll be recommending the death penalty at your court-martial. That's a third one! You're the real criminal, and you'll pay! Somehow, someway. I will see that you are brought to justice!
Okay, I think I have the list of them now. So, here we are. What acts are war crimes? Crimes against peace. Peace. You have planning,
Still auto-scrolling, by the way.
Do the right thing. What else could I do? Still, I knew this would lead to imprisonment or death. Oh well. Too late now. I guess I just acted on impulse. Something inside me. For a long time now. All I could think about was that pitiful little girl. But what will become of me now? Hey Brian, this is Ein.
Where are your brothers Zwei and Dre?
Huh? What?
It's a German joke.
Hey, we have no time to waste, so button up the small talk. Yes, I know. We serve in different platoons, but I've always admired your strength. Lately, I've been wondering, what are they thinking? People upstairs, that is. Okay, let me put it this way. You were not wrong, but something is wrong somewhere. I see. Well, thank you, I'll carry that profound epiphany all the way to my execution. Hold on a second. I haven't finished yet.
At least try and give them different voices.
How's this for a brainstorm? Are you ready to bust out of this joint? And for my executioner? Hell yeah! Do your trick! Not so fast. I'll be going with you. Why? You mean, how could anyone possibly want to abandon this glorious paradise? Well, you're not the only one. A long line of troopers went on a piece or two of Alnos. Hey, even I owe that bastard.
Just because you're enemies doesn't mean you can't respect a person.
Thank you, Lon. I will be in your debt until my dying day. Which may not be very long, unless we hustle our asses on out of here. Okay, from here to the gate, we must hoof it as fast as possible. What about the guards? They spot us, it's curtains, but we'll still give them a good scrap. Are you ready? So, let's roll! Yes, let's do it.
Is the guy on the right an angel?
Thanks for shortening this boring task, Iron McDougal. All the hell, we're screwed! Come on, you filthy rats! Beg for your miserable hides! Your heads will tumble by my own hand. Yes, you've seen your final sunset of Mildred's guards. Troopers sustained 6 points of damage. Grab them, and don't kill them right away! Make them suffer!
Alright. This seems to be like auto doing it during this.
We're too outnumbered! I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this, Miss Ein. It's neither your fault nor mine, just fate, so don't sweat the small stuff. What the?
Different music! I don't know if this is a man or woman from the...
Me neither! Oh, Dora.
That's probably a woman.
I don't know.
Yep, I hate to just spring it on you, but I expect I'll be coming with you, so hurry up! This way!
Don't let them escape! If you fail to capture those traitors, all you will die instead! You are the captain after them! That's an order! Hurry! Stop them now! Area 1.
Area 1.
The consequences of infamy. Okay, now we can go. Never mind.
The Balformian Empire invoked draconian measures to rectify the situation, after chastising the enforcement squad for its incompetence. Military quickly assembled a special Tusk attack unit called Bloody Rose. Forthwith, the unit deployed, embarking on a relentless mission to apprehend the miscreants. The orders were simple and blunt. Bloody Rose's sole objective was promulgated in one forward sentence: kill deserters on sight.
Anyways, now can I go over the war crimes counter?
2 months following the incident at Bad
Never mind.
Village, we reached the Basel Mountain Range in western Skoldia, an area with sparse food supplies. Having no... I want to check this.
Okay, now while you're doing that, I will go over the rules of the war crime counter. So basically, I have the entire list pulled up of what war crimes we're dealing with here. So basically, what acts are war crimes? War crimes are basically defined by the Geneva Conventions, the precedents of the Nuremberg tribunals, an older area of law referred to as the laws and customs of war. And in the case of the former Yugoslavia, the statutes of the International Criminal Tribunal and the Hague, the ICTY. So they fall into three groups, or four if you include genocide. Right. There's your crimes against peace, which are stuff like planning, preparation, initiation, or waging of a war of aggression or war in violation of international treaties, agreements, or assurances, and along with participation in the common plan or conspiracy for the accomplishment of any of the above. There's also violations but war crimes are basically the following: violations of the laws or customs of war, including, but not limited to, atrocities or offenses against persons or property constituting violation of the laws or customs of war, murder, ill treatment, or deportation to slave labor or for any other purpose of the civilian population in occupied territory, murder or ill treatment of prisoners of war or persons on the seas, killing of hostages, torture or inhumane treatment, including biological experiments, plunder of public or private property, wanton destruction of cities, towns, or villages. We had several instances of that just in the opening cutscenes.
We don't actually know how many villages is the funny thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they were still doing the same thing repeated. And devastation not justified by military necessity. They're already breaking several rules, aren't they?
Yep.
And next up we have the crimes against humanity, including but not limited to murder, extermination, enslavement, deportation, mass systematic rape, and sexual enslavement in a time of war, other inhumane acts, persecutions on political, racial, or religious grounds, and execution of or in connection with any crime written within the jurisdiction of the tribunal, whether or not in violation of the domestic law of the country where perpetrated.
So yes, a lot of laws have been broken.
Then, of course, there's also the genocide. There's also genocide.
Yes, that has already been established.
So yeah, I'm keeping this. I'm going to give this list so that way you could handle, keeping count. Because you're the one with the button counter, and you have better reflexes on it. So I am handing you the list.
Oh, jeez. The BBC. Dar got it! You know why I got annoyed at what you said,
oh,
right?
right, the British.
Yes. Don't care if you're Scottish, if you're Irish, or if you're Australian. But no to the British. Sorry. I will never get over that. Anyways.
I'm still trying to find the daggum things.
We did not fear our pursuers. Quite simply, we had grown weary of fighting for survival. Foraging like animals in the back country while trying to avoid the Empire finally wore thin. How long will we continue meandering around like this? We have proven our ability to smack the Empire around a bit, but what's the point? Why don't we save the energy? We'll need our full strength for crossing over to the mainland.
Yeah, it's kind of hard trying to find the list for that. I'm serious. I am trying to find the dang list.
No, I thought you were focusing back to the actual game.
Okay, I was still trying to find the list, though.
Don't worry, we'll eventually come to an actual battle sequence where it should actually not be running.
And then...
hopefully we can actually find a daggum options menu. Excuse me for interrupting, but main reason we should avoid skirmishing with our pursuers is that we remain unarmed.
Huh? Brian, I've seen you in action. I'm not afraid. I'll go down fighting with my bare hands.
If you don't shut up and start walking, you'll get your chance to do exactly that.
Whoa. We really are being ambushed. Yeah, from above! You don't say, given the fact that somebody dropped a pot from above. Oh, wait. What the? Who's there?
Oh, wow. That's a mean-looking pursuit element, but it doesn't scare me one bit.
Oh, sorry if I startled you. Don't worry about me. I'm not a dangerous person. Surely own a bunch of weapons for someone who claims he's harmless. Oh, these old things? Good market for them. Even if they are a bit shopworn.
So you're just a peddler? Well, kid, you won't live long pursuing that trade out here.
Knock it off, Dora. Hey, Alcidian boy, is there an inn or an eatery around these parts? You can call me Tom. I will take you to my village. You can try down there. Just keep heading west. One eternity later.
Oh, okay. Now, of course, we have actual control over the game.
Okay, so, yeah, we need to find a list. That way we can keep track.
I don't actually need that open anymore.
I'm guessing you're trying to find it?
Yes.
Because I've been trying endlessly right now to try and find it. And for the rules, I can't.
There's literally an article on Wikipedia that's. Oh, wait. No, this is just literally listing every war crime that happened in every conflict since, like, 1899.
Yep.
Wait, there's literally one just labeled the Ottoman Empire.
Oh no!
For war crimes during World War One.
Oh my goodness! The Ottoman Empire.
I'm not kidding. It's literally what's on the actual article.
Oh, these are just war. These are just a few war crimes from the Ottoman Empire.
For World War One.
Yeah, they had the Armenian genocide, the Assyrian genocide, and the Greek genocide.
Yeah.
They had 3 genocides on their belt.
Under one war.
Yeah.
A lot of these are just massacres.
Oh, I have one right here. There's just murder, mutilation, cruel treatment, and torture, attacks against civilian populations or non-combatants. It's violence, deliberate population displacement, hostage taking, pillaging. And
Ottoman. No. One, that's not how you spell Ottoman. What happened to the chairs? But we finally have control.
And we're still trying to find a dang solid listing of defined war crimes. Just to have a list on hand. So sorry if we're taking a while, it's because we're trying to keep track of the war crimes in the game.
Well, no. Part of it's that we're trying to also figure out the control scheme. This is weird. I cannot get any of the buttons to work. That's B, that's A, that's Y, that's X. Oh, this is literally the same thing I just looked at. Sorry. For once, I can't seem to get the controls to work, and he isn't paying attention enough to try and do anything. What are you giggling about, you? This is weird because of literally, I know. Kiryu?
Yes.
I'm waiting for you to see if you can actually get this dang thing to work because of I can't seem to do anything via my controller. Okay. What did you press to even do that?
Circle. Xenosaga controls! So, where do we need to go?
We're heading We're heading here.
Oh. Stay at this location?
I'm not sure. Technically, we're trying to go to the village to the west.
I don't know how we're supposed to end turns out. Like, are we just supposed to stay at a location? Oh.
Oh! No, okay, Lappin's annoyed that you contacted me directly. Did pressing no... Oh. Also, James, I got you N64 games for your collection.
I was like, great, of course Lappin's trying to goad me. He was saying, it sounds like someone is making excuses. How about he shut the heck up? We stand here and fight when we never get away, so let's try to cross the river. Searching for an escape route to the west and north may be our smartest move. Okay, so our enemies are over there. So do we just focus on escaping, or do we fight?
I want you to move the cursor to the right more. Or is that the edge of the map?
This is...
Yes, it is.
So do we focus?
Hover over each of the enemies. I actually want to see if... Man, you can't get mad before Cuphead even starting to run on James' PC yet. I actually don't own Cuphead.
I know how friggin' stupidly hard the game is, though.
Now it lets me do something. I'm very confused as to why it wasn't earlier. But I believe, yes, I melt gel.
Like, literally, Lappin specifically chose to want to play Cuphead just so he could try and make me angry and make me cuss him just so James can use his shotgun button.
I don't think that's what he intended.
More than likely, that's what it is.
Also, Lappin, it's no fun to try and goad other people. But also, Kiryu, you're being goaded without even the instance being a thing. So, you're twice as guilty as he is.
I'm still not playing Cuphead. You can't make me.
Kiryu? The more you talk like that, the more I'm going to find a way to make you do it later. So I'm going to tell you this right now, again, it's not enjoyable to be around you when you're talking like that. If we're going to play through a stupid, difficult game, we're going to end up playing through Wings of V.
I've seen stupidly difficult games. I played through Elden Ring, and that was only because I had co-op. I played through. I couldn't. I'm trying to remember. I got through Remnants from the Ashes only because of co-op. Although I beat a few bosses solo in that game. Then again, I was running a sniper build.
Ah. Remnant. I'm trying to
It's a
think of what that
Souls-like
is.
with guns.
Ah. I am slightly confused right now. Because if I'm wondering why the enemies are moving twice while we are moving once. Oh wow, that insta-killed it.
Daggum! Oh dear, this is the Fire Emblem thing, so we need to make sure everyone gets at least... we can split the kills evenly between the party.
4, 6, 6. Well, okay. One of the things you have to understand in Fire Emblem have growth rates. And in Fire Emblem, certain units have better growth rates than others. And it makes no sense to actually spend effort on a unit that doesn't actually grow well. Oh, okay. I get the experience now. Also, James, stop sounding like a parent. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I can stop sounding like a parent when everyone I know stops acting like children. So who do we take out next? One of the gels or the Beastmaster?
I honestly don't know.
Again, this is our first fight. I don't think this matters. I think we win no matter what.
Like I said, I don't know who.
Hear you. I'm just stating that so that way you can
Excuse me.
click one of the characters and have them attack one of the enemies. Lappin's yelling at you, take out the Beastmaster.
There we go.
Oh, it seems like everyone has like a spot in initiative that they aren't really You're one spot away.
Oh, I think it's, yep, it seems somewhat clear that, yep, Dora is in fact the girl.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's clear that, yep, she definitely has a very, very big growth rate. Based on...
No, the experience is based off of your level. And she's 2 levels below Brian and Aang, that's why she's gaining more speed. Detailed boob sprite. It's not that detailed.
There we go.
Mission end.
The battle is over. You annihilated the enemy. You earned 21 shells from this battle. Your emblem changed. Phantom Emblem? Move again.
That didn't stop the
Oh,
the Atari playing game.
Wait, we should probably camp because we took a bit of damage.
Sure. I don't know what that actually does in the current moment. Oh, hey, we can talk to our party. When you think about it, we're a crackerjack military outfit. Long ago, our unit was elite. In fact, we were the top force in the Empire service. I'll bet average everyday soldiers found it difficult just keeping cadence with us.
I'll take care of the saving. Oh yeah. Whenever we lose someone in battle and need to mount a rescue, let me know.
Save.
Where will we be, Brian? Do I save our game? Yes. And a fresh record of our travels. Oh, yeah, this is how we... okay, yeah, this is a good idea then. To camp after every battle. So we can save. I'll take care of your troops. Just leave it to me. Where the heck is our bed?
No, the point of this was to literally save and talk to everyone. I'm like, if most SRPGs you heal after every major fight.
So now we move to the left.
Yes.
The Bridge of Truth.
Yeah.
You three are really strong fighters, aren't you?
Hey, the auto-scrolling stopped!
You don't need to answer that. It's obvious. Well, we have a liberation army of sorts. Its troops believe in the cause, but no one has the raw power you people demonstrate.
What, are they all level 1?
I see, so was your rebel outfit operating in this region? Don't worry. Fighters who have abandoned the Empire are a fairly common sight nowadays. But if the Empire catches any kind of soldier wandering around this area, he's dead meat.
This bridge makes it look like it's like a death trap.
What exactly are you tinkering with, kid? Just trying to buy us a little more time. Oi! You're a sneaky little rascal, aren't you? Okay, let's get going. We're gonna be in big trouble if we don't hole up before dark. The little pursuit unit buddies will never turn back.
Then move further down the path.
To the left.
Yep.
Stay at this location.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Huh? Why? What's wrong now? Just chill, okay? Say, kid, what's your game? Can't you just call me Tom? Or is that too much trouble for an old fart such as you? Kid. Hey, I can't just wander straight home. The villagers will freak out if I show up with a bunch of you dangerous defectors in tow. We're not defectors. We're deserters.
Boy, you promised to feed us. Do you have an actual plan?
We'll see. Give me some space first. What is it this time? Gravity Crush!
Oh, okay, yeah.
Evil little kid, I say. Boy, you can't trick me. You don't really know magic. You also deceived us earlier at the bridge, didn't you? Yep, I really fooled you guys. You ain't shy, that's for sure. Listen, you smelly old man. What other choice do I have? Just because you say you're soldiers on the land doesn't make it so. Furthermore, to survive, I must also steal the Empire's weapons and use explosives. Now, if you'll kindly follow me, I'll introduce you to my friend.
Right, the little wrench friend. Down we go.
The Saints Haven. Oh, is there treasure here? Treasure? Treasure, 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 treasure.
Right now, I'd say talk to everyone.
That's odd. Dan was here a moment ago. I wanted all of you to meet him. Where could he have gone?
Who in the heck is Dan?
Just relax, okay? He's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, Dan! Where are you, buddy?
Heh, one of his little pals.
I need to find him. Won't you one of you help me?
Guess we have no choice since our feet appear to be glued to the ground.
Got anything you need around your kid? What's in those boxes? I'm starving my butt off.
This place sucks. It's gloomy. Look at my fur. It's all matted and spongy.
She cares about her fur. That didn't open before.
You pressed up on the door.
Oh, it's Dan. Two points. That's just sad. What in the hell is your problem?
I'm like, who do you want to... You did the voice originally. I'm like, who do you want to... Hey, Tom, is this guy insane or what?
Well, Dan... Take it easy. These soldiers are being pursued by the same droid empire that is chasing you. Are you claiming they're enemies of our oppressors? Of course. I just saw them outwit an entire squad from Special Tusk Unit Bloody Rose, with hardly a scratch between them. Well then, I guess that makes them my allies.
Not for long.
Why not?
Because we intend to run for as far from this place as our legs
Under
can
the
take us.
circumstance, wouldn't it make more sense to seek a closer refuge, say, in Bazel? What the hell difference does it make to you? I mean, if you're resisting the Empire, why don't you let me fight alongside you and your troops? I'll ask it another way. What's in it for you? Survival. Same as you. Hey, maybe I can help you out. I know the way to a sanctuary. One that's chock full of deserters. Your hatred for the Empire is as strong as mine. Surely we can help one another.
Seems all people care about these days is blood and vengeance. Will it never end? Beats me. Well, I won't take responsibility if something bad happens to you. That's acceptable, you may as well tag along.
I promise you won't regret allowing me to join your party. So we just move left.
You don't have an option to move right.
This mountain trail leads to a forest. Beyond that, a nearby village lies just to the north. Damn it. This long hike around the Kids on Natural Avalanche isn't exactly my idea of fun. Well, I've never met an old-timer who enjoyed a long walk for any reason. At least you admitted. Shut your mouth, brat. Why don't we pick up our pace so we can enjoy a bite of food and some rest at the village?
Now you're talking.
Those filthy traitors smashed the bridge! Damn! We must repair it immediately. Headquarters will have our asses on a platter!
Also, speaking of which, war crime.
What do you mean?
We blew up the bridge and caused an avalanche, by the way.
Wait, how is that a war crime?
It's destruction of a major thoroughfare.
Oh, okay. Bazel Hill.
Imperials! What an out-of-the-way place to find someone lurking in the weeds.
Yo, Brian, why not quietly surrender? Otherwise, prepare yourself, because a slow, painful death is all that awaits you. Shut the hell up, you stooge. You're the one about to get your basic ass whooping. This enemy squad is endangering the village. We have no choice but to liquidate it entirely. Okay, so basic mission, kill everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, due to the rotation of the last fight, we are going to be having Brian moving forward first.
Oh, pay attention to the thing in the upper right. What that means is that your attack and defense is increased by 20% on this time.
Go defend.
Basically, what it means is that we want to take attacks whilst on this type of tile, while an enemy is on other types of tiles.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And Danny...
Because of, like, if we're at the edge of this type of tile... Oh, it's different for different characters because of they have different... Ooh, that's interesting. That's not a thing in Fire Emblem, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Three.
Okay, so we're gonna have Ein attack this one.
No, attack it from the top or the bottom, so that way you get closer to the edge of the terrain mapping.
Right here.
Sure.
Ngah! Bruh, really?
I have a sneaking suspicion, and this is just going to be us testing things out. Because if it's a flying enemy...
Oh, we need Dora to take it out.
Attack from the other direction. Attack from below and to the right of it. No, to the... Yes.
Right here?
Yes. Again, this is us just testing specific things out of the game. I think I'm right.
Dora level 5. Attack 6, defense 6.
Try moving Dora up one and attacking the guy to her right.
This guy?
Yes.
He has no defense bonus!
That's what I was curious about. Nice.
I'm guessing Dora wants to be the one doing a lot of the kill. Traitors, you will pay the ultimate price someday!
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect!
Ein dodged the attack. Okay. So now we want
So move Ein 2 to the right.
right here,
Yes.
and then defend.
Yes. Since then, the Beastmaster will attack him, whilst we have increased defense from the forest tile. Sure, it only reduces damage by 1, but that's still 1 point of damage we aren't taking.
And now we have...
This is one of the things in SRPGs that I'm now teaching you to be aware of.
Okay.
Which is, always take advantage of terrain. But, see what his special is. Okay, nope. Oh, it takes 8 wow, that is kinda stupid. Well, it looks like Dan the man does not have a plan. Oh, I get it. Literally everyone gets to move once per round, but literally you get to choose what order you move them in. That's interesting. Oh, I can envision the shenanigans that'll have later on.
And there we go. Whoa, Brian got a lot from that.
I take it that the flying enemies are worth more experience for some reason.
I'm guessing have Ein take this guy out.
You actually may as well move Ein. Wait, hover over the grassy tiles with one of the people moving. No, click on the characters, move them onto one of the grassy tiles. I want to check that's forest. Okay. Because if you notice, when you move off the forest, the effect goes from plus 20/20 to 0.
So
that's what I
so
wanted
have
to
Ein
check.
take this guy out.
Sure. What we want to do is we basically want to position our characters so that they're on the edge of the forest tiles. And just move. You can literally press Dora, move her up 1 tile.
Right here?
No, from where she was originally.
Here?
And end turn. Dora, move over. And turn. Just end turn. Now just have Dora move 1 space right. Because if we're literally just waiting for not Dora, Dan. Sorry. Getting names mixed up 1 episode in. Just keep hitting end turn. I want to see if the enemies come to us or they keep running away. Okay. Will the enemies just run away? I think not. I think we have to give chase to them. Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Okay, honestly, these things are incredibly creepy.
The Guidos.
Yes.
Well, I might as well try and get at crit.
Oh, I see what it is.
What?
He has reduced movement in forests. That's interesting. So basically what we're learning is that each character has a different movement terrain cost in different types of tiles. That's basically what we're learning here.
That friggin'
One or two health at this point is not going to make or break a fight. But hey, at least you seem to be enjoying this.
Fair enough. Okay, all enemies are down. Battle's over, mission accomplished. You earned 180 shells. All party members... Oh! Brian leveled up. Max HP 23, MP 9. Attack 16, defense 10. Your emblem changed to Viper. I don't get it. What does the emblems do?
I have no idea yet. Up.
And Lappins in VC.
Oh, should we
Oh,
actually
and a different server.
Okay. Line.
My sister was in the house at the far end of the village. I hope you will visit her. What is your sister's name? Tom. Why? It's Eris. Eris Woodland.
Oh no, why is the Mistress of Chaos here?
Who?
It's a joke. Her name is Eris.
I don't get it.
For someone who knows a lot about mythology, you should smack yourself for that one.
I never read...
Eris was the Greek goddess of chaos.
Okay, I didn't read anything about that one, okay?
Okay.
Any treasure here?
I'm not looking at a guide for treasure. One of the things that it just says is to make sure you talk to every NPC.
Wondering why our population is so small is because many have departed. Fools! Most of our vaccines run out to join the Liberation Army. Don't they realize the Empire's unstoppable? We lead quiet lives here in the village of Brazil. So quiet the Empire doesn't seem to know we exist. Know some? I like it that way. A war once raged on this very spot 1,000 years ago. For centuries, this ground was hollow, the site of many temples, shrines, and churches. All this is gone now. No trace remains. Just dim memories and the multitudes of fallen soldiers.
Foreshadowing. Maybe.
What the heck is a chicken doing out here? Cluck? The Cuckoos are invading! Run!
I'm curious what's to the right of the first house you entered. Because there was something off screen to the right, but you didn't actually go that way. Hey!
Oh, hey. Did you all go meet my sister? No, Tom, not yet. Well, I'm heading on home now, so you better drop by and pay us a visit soon, you hear? Oh, we have a weapon shop. Yay, weapon shop! So, have you people been out robbing the Balformian army? Also, if you have, I'll be sure to reward you with a hefty commission. Do we look like the motley sorts who would stoop to thievery, especially from the Empire? On the other hand, if you acquired any such goods during your checkered past, I'm more than happy to take a few of them off your hands. How may I be of service? Who's buying? Okay. So there's rations, holy knife, short sword, middle sword. Dang, we can't even afford a middle sword. We can't really do much at all.
Oh well.
Thank you.
I'm questioning who the knife is for because of it. I don't think any of the characters could equip it, could they?
Wait, there's a jar. There's a pot in here. Let's check the pot.
Checking pot!
Nothing. Well, it was worth a try. Ugh. Okay, we don't even know whose house is Tom's.
Well, let's just talk to everybody.
You and your companions have a certain air of danger about you. Don't mind, we hope you'll be leaving our village as quickly as possible. My firstborn child... Oh...
War crime!
I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you don't expect to find it here. War crimes. War crimes everywhere. Liberation Army's fortress? Is that where everyone is? I don't have a clue. Pots? Nothing. 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 One of these days there's gonna be a pot. Something in these pots.
That's why there's a lot of RPG Maker guys that...
Eris is really nice. In fact, she is my best friend.
That I really do feel a lot of respect towards, because of like, straight up there's some RPG maker creators that have went above and beyond for making a game.
Tom returned a little while ago. Eris is inside the house. My puppy is stubborn. She won't budge for anyone except me. That's a puppy? Lady, that's a Guido.
Well,
Woof, woof, woof. What? I have never liked big dogs. How about you, Hein? Hey, that's a retard-looking pooch. Looks like a reject from a failed lab experiment. Was she trying to stomp on bugs or just dancing to the music? What music? Where's Dora? Feeding her face, I hope. I'm getting tired of listening to her pitch and whine. She's still a fox, though, huh? Are you trying to be funny?
Where are you going?
I was trying to... I don't know if I remember... There was somebody I forgot yet.
No. Where did you say you ran into these soldiers? They had the smell of fresh blood on them. Was it the same general area where the Balformian army is currently operating?
Be reasonable, sis. This man and his companions are not only strong, they hate the Empire. Don't you see? We should welcome the strength of those who might help us.
Suppose you tell me this. Where did you come from? And what was your function in the Empire?
Right.
Are you speaking to me? Yes. What have you been doing since you defected from the ranks of the enemy's army?
Sis?
Excuse me. Could you at least feed us first? We're all practically starving. How audacious of you. Of course not. For all we know, you're spies, or even worse, marauders, checking out our defenses. I will thank you for helping Tom, but that is all for now. Try to understand. Now get out of my house! It's the more complicated. Seems we can't accept anything at face value anymore.
That's harsh. Suppose we could say anything that will change your mind. Look, friends.
Insert change my mind sign here.
These are good men. I wish you would try to understand their situation.
After what happened to our fellow citizens and the children of Bad, can you blame me? You deserters don't happen to know anything about that atrocity, do you?
War crime!
Does that count because it's literally something that was already brought up?
Oh, okay, never mind.
That was the opening scene!
Alright, we already put that on the war crime counter.
Yes.
Fair enough. Wait, did the game just freeze?
No, you haven't moved.
I am trying to move.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, it's F4. Wait. I thought I... Oh, okay. Um... Okay, so apparently this is a common thing, and I think this just needs... Where's the reset button? Restart. Because of file, save state, next state 1, commit F4. Okay, so ironically, we have to redo this fight.
Bruh.
Hey, it's still an easy fight. I'm like, I don't think that this fight is that big of a deal, or it should be that big of a game breaker. So apparently we should camp after this fight. Sorry, I went to go grab something. Poor Dan. So move Dora back one, please. No, Dora. Does she get the same level up? Yep. Okay, so levels might be fixed in this game, so that's good to know. Okay, Dora collapsed. Got careless. Considering how few units we have, I doubt this game has permadeath.
Also, Dan got a kill.
Hey! Dan finally hit something!
On the flying enemy, no less.
That's pretty funny, honestly.
Excuse me? Oh, by the way, I just learned something.
When?
Toyota and Honda basically brought real Pokemon vehicles to life.
Oh, jeez. What did they do?
They brought Koraidon and Miraidon to life.
Oh.
In their vehicle forms. Yes, they did that. Yes, the stupid Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. After them!
Okay, so they won't follow us up here. Woo-hoo!
Dang, everybody has got a grudge with Ein.
Excuse me. Battle's over. Mission accomplished.
Hey, Brian leveled up.
Okay, so your emblem is basically where you are on the law of chaos spectrum, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Apparently, Viper is the neutral symbol, apparently. Camp.
Save.
Mm-hmm.
We need to rescue first.
Sure, let's see how that works.
Here we go, on. Ready as always.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we literally had to get through all this just to rescue Dora.
Well, at least they don't seem to be very strong.
Ein, take him out.
Oh!
Hey, Ein leveled up.
Five!
Oof. Yeah, the Ein is going to be duking it out with that guy for a hot minute. But we got Beastmasters to kill.
Who are you gonna have get the kill? I'm Mr. 1 HP Centaur.
Gotta have Ein finish it. He started it, he's gonna finish it.
I always love it when a character levels up mid-fight during a fight with someone, because it's like, alright, you made me stronger.
Your butt is mine now.
Hey, this is at least enjoyable, is it not?
Right. Let's get going. Someone is probably waiting for us. Right. Battle's over. You annihilate the enemy. You earn 20 shells. Your emblem chain, Phantom. You're
really late. I got tired of waiting.
Well, at least we got Dora back.
But do camp.
And now we save. There we go.
No, don't talk to everyone first. When you think about it, we're... Okay, same time. What do you say now?
I joined because I wanted to associate with people who are not afraid to punish the Empire.
You'll probably say something different later in the game. Do setup. I actually want you to check setup. Oh, that's neat. What are the window options? I'm genuinely curious. Oh, we can customize the window color. That's actually pretty cool. I like it when games do stuff like this. I'm sorry, I'm just like, oh my goodness, they have all these little customization options. Eee! We can even see if there's like different sound options technically. Okay, that's just stereo or mono. Alright, I just wanted to see what this menu was. Now you want to save because of we...
And there we go.
H. It actually says in the README to restart the game and actually load from the save, because if you start the game and go to this point without saving and loading from the save, that's what causes the glitch for some reason.
Bruh.
Apparently that was even a problem in the original Japanese ROM. Like, in the original Japanese version of this game, literally you can just hit start. You can forward through with this. Load.
Wait, where's Dora?
It only shows the two of them. Now go check on his sister before checking the weapon shop.
Okay. Wait, where's Dora?
Note that Ein says the exact same thing here in a minute. No, talk to the guy, see if... we're trying to see if he'll move. Do you happen to know him? Oh, apparently you need to go to the weapon shop first. Dang it, chicken!
I'll fry you up into an air fryer one of these days. Yeah, turn you into KFC.
Same lines.
Same lines, and now we go. Seriously, where's Dora? Shouldn't she be with us?
She wasn't with us originally, so it's not that big a deal. Keep pressing. Perhaps you could accompany me if you'll follow my orders. That way I might assure your safety while at the fortress. So if you're willing to do it my way, are you and your party prepared to depart right now? Guess we have no choice, Eris, but to follow your instructions. Then remember what I told you about who's in charge during this journey.
Are you just gonna stand there and allow this mouthy female to dictate all of these conditions?
Could you blame the Alcidians for taking all precautions since the incident at Bad Village?
Okay, our save was after we rescued Dora, correct?
Yes. Please, will you make your puppy move out of our way?
If you wish. Hey, puppy, move!
Bow wow!
This is like, wait, she's not really that bad looking, but I wish she had a sweeter disposition.
Alright, this is our first actual, additional party member. And additional party members are very fickle when it comes to the law-chaos axis. Some characters love it when we're lawful, others love it when we're chaotic. Eris here, despite her name, is apparently one of the most lawful characters in the game.
Okay.
Which I find incredibly funny. I brought some former soldiers who are fleeing from the Balformian army.
Okay, report to the commander.
Note to 10, son, report to commander, sir!
Alright, I'll hold them here until the Empire withdraws its forces from our region. Until it's down again, we'll decide what to do with them. Meanwhile, show them to their quarters in the stockade. Here we go again. Okay, take them into custody. Oh my, this is terrible. Sir, I have rather bad news. The Empire's cargo dragons are approaching the cargo dragons? War crime incoming! What? Damn it. Somehow I sensed that the presence of these deserters was a bad omen. I wonder what type of unit is invading. It's the police enforcement unit, Goal Performance. Their job descriptions all include the word hell. So do something quickly, otherwise you won't find a single person alive after they leave. Hey, for ordinary soldiers supposedly abandoning the Empire, you sound well informed. That's because we were assigned to Goal Performance. When this new policy came down, we could no longer serve.
Will you help us, Brian? Can you
Maybe, but only if we hurry. Otherwise, Bell Village will soon go up in flames. Commander, keep your troops here at the fort and we will...
Brian, I'm going with you back to the village.
I don't...
Have time to argue with you, Eris. Just make sure you stay out of our way. Alright, let's roll! I think it's time for our first actual tough fight in the game.
So move.
Or at least, yeah. The Balformian army's here! Help, help! Oh, this is simply dreadful. They're frightening the children. Dreadful, you say? Iris, get out of here! Now find somewhere to hide. Otherwise, these brutes will murder you and those children, or even worse. Yes, I'm going.
Once we hit the ground, I don't see them as people anymore. They're just nothing. So, waste them. Waste them all!
I can't believe my eyes. Hey, Super Justin, my old sidekick. You have no business here.
You. Did you really believe you could escape goal performance? Enemy's old friend, Brian.
Hey, Justin. I'm not your pal anymore. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your friend, buddy.
Oh, Brian. I may be not be the fastest horse in the race, but you don't really believe you can outsmart good old Super Duper Trooper Justin, do ya? The least you could do for an old pal before he plants you dirt is shake his hand. Won't you shake a horse in his hand? Looks like brand new armor, Justin. You're not doing this for the money, are you? Not all that much, really. If I'm thrifty, I might scrape by for, say, 10 or 20 years. Mark my words, Brian. I promise you, I will smite that motherless swine from the face of Mildregars. Bless you again, faithful line. Everyone, persevere until these loathsome bounty hunters are repelled. Fend off the invaders until Ares has enough time to reach safety. Okay, so... Okay, there's a swarm lich right... Oh no. Oh no.
I think Dora isn't accompanying us to this fight.
We forgot to bring her. Or after we rescued her.
No. Oh, right. We didn't put her in the party.
Exactly. So we're gonna have some trouble with the swarm lich.
Potentially.
I believe I am going to actually try and get Brian after the swarm lich.
Okay.
There you go. You have been baited out of your hiding spot, swarm lich. Okay, 4 points. Okay, they're moving forward. Okay. I'll have Brian try and take out this swarm lich. There we go. One down. Okay. I think I have a battle plan. And Ein and Brian will have the left and right sides of the map covered. Dan keeps the middle.
What's interesting here is this is a player-centric phase game. And that actually makes things interesting in my honest opinion.
Uh-oh. Brian's not looking too good.
You also have rations, remember that.
Wait a second. Dan can flank. Good. There we go. See what I mean? He can come in. Dan can cover from down the middle and provide support to anybody at any given time. There we go. Leveled up to level 5. Huh, 1 point of damage on Dan.
Dan has the highest natural defense of the group itself.
Ah. Seems everybody wants a piece of Dan the man.
And now it'll be really funny if Ein manages to KO. For more damage. Well, this was actually the worst potential. Okay. Dan still killed. Even a person down, we still beat this handily. Now, I highly suggest you have... No. Use... Thank you. Attack the centaur! Hopefully this kills. Good. Because if otherwise you're attacking an enemy that's already moved. Again, this is potential damage avoidance. You want to go ahead and make sure that you eliminate as many potential threats on the current turn as you can that who have not acted yet. Oh, we still stayed Phantom rank from that. That's interesting. I'm curious now.
I'll be back. Continue on for a bit. Watch.
Don't you know that more violent strikes may be headed our way even as I speak? Oh, in that case... Excuse me.
There we go.
Don't you know that more violent strikes may be headed our way even as I speak? Wait. Who's messaging me? Oh. It's them again.
Who?
The Naruto 5e server.
Oh.
Button.
Okay.
Aye. What is your problem? Are you trying to get yourself killed? No. Well, since you are here, do you know someplace we can take the villagers? Just liberate an army's fortress. That won't work. After what happened here, the Imperialists will be hitting that particular target even harder. Can't you think of any place that might be less conspicuous than the fortress? Yep.
Sorry.
Well, if we hurry, we might reach that gap in the hills near the gondola station. Only means of access to the top of the mountains just west of here. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Try to gather townspeople there and do it quickly. Okay, I'm on it. Kiryu!
We'll cover your back until everyone is well along, then fall in right behind. Now go!
How can these murderous savages live with themselves? Not all of them can, Eris.
Look, you two can give debate ethics until we're pile of ash, or you can leave. Now!
Alright, I'm out of here. Now you want to set up camp. Oh, hi, Eris.
Now we go inside the tent and set up the party.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yes, Eris will be joining us next fight, starting next
Wait,
fight.
so Brian and Ein are always going to be in the party.
Yes.
But now we have all three of these guys also joining us.
Yes. And if you didn't notice, Eris has a really weird stat line.
Huh?
Eris.
What does that mean?
She has no attacks, she's a healer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has no attack. Oh, I. Oh, wait. What? Oh.
So how are we supposed to heal everybody up?
No, they auto heal at the end of each fight.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, this is an SRPG. SRPGs, unless it's like some like part of the actual main battle mechanics, you heal after every fight you do.
Looking at you, Project Grosszone. We had you manually use items in the middle of the fight just to heal.
No, wait, they didn't heal between chapters?
They did, but they didn't heal between fights. It's throughout the whole mission.
No. Each mission is a chapter. In this game, every encounter is more or less its own chapter.
Oh, never mind. It did heal them between fights then. At least I think it did.
I'm pretty sure it did. I have Project Grosszone, and I'm like,
I beat
they
both
did.
games, so we really don't need to go through those.
Hey, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, I wonder if I still have my notes for that strategy I had to pull off in the original Project Grosszone then. It was a multi-step process.
Talk to everyone. Why are you just worried? Okay, so
Same.
now talk to Eris.
Same.
We're still on the same, like, portion mode. I'll join you in battles, but only as a healer. That's all. Also, here's a bit of advice. Try to avoid pointless fights. Wasting days in extra battles may lead to bad consequences. Now we move.
Up or
Left. Hey!
what the heck?
Okay, why? Oh. Okay, now I've got the stupid notification on. Order to evacuate all of the townspeople will require 4 more trips to the summit. Sorry. I was trying to get rid of the notification. Also, you have to admit this music is jamming.
Fair enough.
I've said the line. Okay, move them along.
The enemy's arrived, Brian.
I will remain here and stand alongside you.
What? Are you serious? Are you serious? I thought you were totally opposed to fighting.
Well, I won't be doing any actual combat. All I can do is heal the injured. If that will help any, I'm willing to stay with you until the battle is finished. Will it help? Are you kidding? You're a healer? Of course you may join us. Keep the enemy at bay until all of the villagers have reached the mountaintop safely.
So we had to set up a perimeter.
The problem is we don't really have enough units to do that. Since
What I mean
basically,
is, like,
we have to keep...
We have to keep Eris protected.
Yes.
So I'll put Dora right here.
Honestly, what you should do is you should make a cross formation.
Huh?
All 5 units in a formation with each other.
Okay, so who's gonna be at the bottom of the formation then?
Probably either Dan or Ein.
So which spot here?
That's probably fine right now. We want Dan and Ein to be at the front of the formation because of the fact that Dan seems to be relatively strong and Ein has the highest agility in the party.
So right here?
Yes. And then we'll move Brian 2 down and we'll move Eris in between Dan and Brian.
2 down right here?
Yes. Move Eris in between them.
Right here?
No. Yes.
And Dora?
Dora move all the way left so that she's above Eris right now.
Right here?
Yeah.
It is time for you to die!
And this is kind of why we wanted Ein to be near the front, is that apparently Ein's just good at dodging things.
They literally cannot reach Ein anymore.
So have Dan move around to fight the one on the right.
Right here.
No, on the other. Oh, wait, that actually is a good idea.
Right here.
Yeah, yes.
Right from behind. Vegito has collapsed. Dan is close to reaching level 6.
I'm pretty sure this is... Oh, wait, that is level 6.
Take this!
4 damage. have Olivia heal Eris heal Ein. Why did I say Olivia?
Uh,
Now you have to move to next to him, you ding dong doodly.
right here.
Yes.
Then what do I use?
Prepare.
Here?
Yes.
Repair! Ogre!
Okay, that was a cool animation.
Ein has recovered. Ein didn't recover any HP.
Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out how this works. One point of damage! Okay, that didn't work. Alright.
So, who do I have Ein to destroy?
The Beastmaster. The Beastmaster.
Ein leveled up.
But his defense didn't.
Trade. Okay. Okay. What is with everybody going after Ein?
I don't know. I'm hoping that this isn't like a Lord situation where if Ein gets captured, it is game over.
Then I'm guessing I need to have Brian take down the gel.
Or you could move it over and take out the trooper on the other side.
Right here?
Yes.
Because the troopers are the biggest threat.
It's also because of the troopers have more movement. And one of the things that you must understand in SRPGs is that taking out enemies that have the biggest movement range is always a good thing.
Okay.
Now have Dora attack have Dora attack the melt shell. Move down one.
Here?
Yes.
There we go.
Apparently it's both level-based and enemy-based, it feels like. And this'll miss. Woohoo! Ein was finally hit by something. The world's ending!
Okay, next is
The trooper.
Dan or Ein?
Ein's closer to level. Dan's closer to leveling up. collapsed. Wow, that was a lot of experience. Level 6. Oh, his attack and defense went up. I think his attack went up by 2.
What is y'all's beef with Hein?
I genuinely don't know. Let's see for Eris how this works. I'm going to have to do this. How much? Wait, see what this does.
Remake
actually.
3?
Yes. Oh! No, 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 no. Go back to remake again. Confirm. Basically, these are 3 tiers of the same ability. And it heals an area! Sigward L remake!
That's the heal
Yeah!
spell!
It's an... Oh, that's amazing! Oh, Eris is gonna have a really hard time leveling up.
Okay, next.
It doesn't matter, both the enemies have used their turns.
And now Brian takes out the melt.
Yep. Hey, at least you're having fun, and you aren't having anything where it's like, okay, this boss insta-kills everything. Oh. Oh.
What happened?
I just realized why we're still at Phantom. It's because of the fact in that fight it did not explicitly say kill all the enemies. Unless the main character specifically says kill all the enemies, if you kill all the enemies on a required map, you stay at the same raw chaos rating. Our goal for that map was to make sure all of the civilians got to safety. Circling all of the enemies does that, but we were not told explicitly kill all of the enemies.
So I'm guessing we want to...
We can keep going, it's just that that's something to keep in mind for later if we want to keep a high lull rating.
Let me guess, head up?
Yep. Oh, it's an exploration area. You can talk to people.
Now you've passed many severe trials along your path to our temple of San Bazel.
San Basil! Like the herb?
Our master's powerful seal protects this temple from the brutality of the Empire. If you wish to cross these mountains, we must first seek the blessing of our master. Welcome to our temple. Our master awaits you. You must be the spirit of Faust the master was talking about. Are you on the side of chaos? Excuse me, but you are not allowed in this area. Please leave. Our master is waiting. I cannot allow you to enter the main hall, otherwise this might break the seal that protects all of us from the Balformian arm. Oh, Phantom is chaos.
Well, no. Phantom isn't chaos. It's one step towards chaos. There are further steps beyond Phantom, by the way.
Oh. My master is waiting. Are you prepared to meet him? Let's climb the stairs to my right. The master is waiting for you at the top level. Greetings, warrior. Your forbids much innocent blood was spared. By exercising some restraint, you have earned my respect and my gratitude. Good work.
I fear that our entry into this region has brought mostly disaster upon the people.
Do not despair. Whatever happens along your path is nothing more than destiny.
That's very generous of you. Thank you, Yoda Lizard.
Look, I've witnessed much anguish and misery on Mildrazgar's during my lifetime. This carnage has been going on many generations longer than you or I will ever see. I sense in you, Brian, more than a twinge of regret. I also see in your eyes a ray of hope that all of those drawn to you must also perceive.
Well, sir, does that mean you also know my pain?
All too well, young fellow. All too well. By the way, are you familiar with Andar Balzark and the Arcadian Liberation Army?
I experienced a brief run-in with that outfit, but name you mentioned doesn't ring a bell.
Well, if you happen to run into Andar, someone tell him his old man sends greetings.
Consider it done, sir.
Excuse me, Brian. Is that you, El? Please enter.
Another female voice.
Yes, master. Thank you. This is my apprentice, El. El yearns to escape the drudgery of this temple life in the worst way. Make good you...
Oh, his. Okay.
Make good...
Hey, at least the game sets us straight like 3 paragraphs later.
Make good use of his skills in your growing platoon as you seek peace on this peninsula and... Hold on just a darn minute. We are not a military unit, nor heroes on our mission either. I can see what you're trying to do, but we're not savior types. Yes, I'm on your game. Look, I helped Brian because I felt the same way he did about the damn Empire. Now all I want to do is live. But there you go, filling us up with these nonsense about fame and glimmers in people's eyes. Well then, in that case, why don't we just refer to El as a kindred traveler, huh? Meanwhile, Eris, in an excellent position to observe what road these defectors take. We're deserters! I mean, they're not exactly a shining force, but but I wager they are much more than deserters. So travel with them, Eris, and witness the truth.
As you command, Master. Just remember, I am no fighter.
Your powerful healing magic will more than compensate for a lack of physical prowess.
But Master, if our efforts are to mean anything, we must adhere to the rule of law. If these people pursue a scorched earth policy laying waste to everything in sight, then we are no better than the loathsome empire and do not deserve to prepare. Prevail! Just this. We carry a low emblem of chaos. I will abandon such a dark force permanently.
Jeez, Gal, what about those amazing legends of your precious shining forces? Everyone sitting around the campfire knows they killed every freaking thing on the screen.
That may be so, Fuzzy, but I wasn't their nurse, so you may take it or leave it.
Yo, Pops! Didn't you just order this young gal to assist us with her healing powers? As my generation did, you youngsters will be forced to live by your own decisions. You're not only an optimist old-timer, you're also an incurable scheming so-and-so. I won't deny that. Well, it's all going to be big plans or hot dates. Ryan, let's just take things as they go. Come, okay? Sort of playing by ear, I guess. Oh, what's the use? I've known for a long time that Brian has a special destiny.
Well, let's not have you getting carried away, too.
I guess we shall see how you wind up on the side of law or in bed with chaos. So, consider carefully which emblem you seek to earn and maintain. Will you rise above your hatred, or will you reap the whirlwind? As I said, the choice is yours. Godspeed, warriors of justice!
Unwittingly, our desertion had set in motion almost continuous contact with single-minded people. Those obsessed with Arcadia's liberation army and determined to pull us deeper into the fray. So we scurried down dark canyons we carried with us a constant sense of foreboding, anticipating that even more peculiar circumstances might confront us at any moment. We did not despair for long, however, due to the euphoria of finally being free. Because escaping Balformia's thumb turned the strongest emotions we had felt in years. Realistically, we know that the so-called liberators only grudgingly embraced people of our ilk. We expected that many would mistrust us, just more traitors running from a misguided cause. Quite frankly, though, we don't give a rip. We were happy just being alive for a while longer.
Area 2, the Devil's Banquet. Persistent reports indicate that nefarious mountain facilities operating in this region. The secluded Cobalt Bioweapons Lab is said to lie in the northwestern section of Scadelia. The buzz going around suggests that the Empire is incarcerating many of its captives there. Some have even been seized from their homes and spirited away to forced labor.
War crimes!
2 of them, actually. In one sentence. But worst of all are whispers of, oh.
And that's a third one!
The biological experiments.
Yes.
Being conducted on the prisoners. How high is this war crime counter gonna get?
Undaunted, our party growing through odd encounters headed further down the slopes. Intent on wending our way toward the western coast of the Scadelian Peninsula. Once we had served in goal performance, a command that slaughtered countless innocents. Thus, we hardly expected warm receptions from the inhabitants in the valleys below. Contemplating more suspicious glances from those serving in the Arcadian Liberation Army. Not to mention the contempt of our spurned pursuers from the evil Balformian Empire. We knew that friendly havens on the Scadelian Peninsula would be a sparse commodity indeed. Chapter 2! What is that town in the valley?
That would be Spit, a center of trade in Western Arcadia.
Don't you mean Scadelia?
That is what the Empire calls us, but it's really the geographical name for the peninsula.
Why do you have such a deep voice for a mage?
Yes, a town. Oh, it's been a long time since I slept in a real bed. I'll bet you could sleep anywhere, huh, Ein?
You never set up, do ya?
Since we're being chased by the Empire, is this a good time to be making with the grab ass? Quite the vulgar mage, I see. Good a time as any. Yeah, let it ride. The kid's harmless. Just making it this far means we're blessed by a greater power, wouldn't you agree? I'd like to think so, but if such a being really exists, how come this damn war never ends? I don't know why I started making Ein sound like J. Jonah Jameson. I really don't.
Hey, it just means we're developing our own voices.
I want pictures of Spider-Man with his hands in a cookie jar. What are you waiting for, Chinese New Year? The town of Spit. Town of Spit isn't on the Liberation side, nor is it on the Empire side.
So you're for nobody but yourselves, huh?
Neutrality is fine and dandy until someone loses an eye. You mean this burg is aptly named? Spit, or something like that, is all I would give for a sponge who won't take a stand.
Now tell us your actual opinion.
Or make any personal sacrifices. All these parasites living the good life while lining their pockets with shells from both sides. Come on, people, be nice. You don't know what we've been through.
Sorry, I'm getting my mangoes. Hey, at least you're getting into the world.
Don't concern yourself with that man in the cell. He's in there for a good reason. Nothing. No. What is that thing?
What is what thing?
The guy in the cell! What is he?
I can't tell. I just see a purple thing moving back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I know. Nothing is here.
Let me put the mangoes back and let me actually come walk over and try and see. I just love hearing from across the room. What in the world is in that cell? I actually don't know. I'm sure we'll eventually find one of them.
Must be a bioorganic weapon.
Maybe. He looks like a Mega Man character, says Kevin.
He kinda does, though. One of those mavericks.
Leave the room.
I was trying to be silly and just trying to sync up with his movements. I'll see what you will, but neutral we are, and neutral we shall remain. Besides, what difference does it make? I don't believe a peaceful world will ever arrive. Pots. Nothing. 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 What's in the bag? Nothing. You keep hearing rumors of the Empire's manufacturing a strange new medicine. You ask me, they're just the more of the same monkey business as you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Squad of Balformian troops trolled through here recently searching for deserters. You wouldn't happen to be that particular pack of traitors, would you? Nothing. The mayor's not here at the moment. Please return later. Your time is very highly valued here. Beep. The Liberation Army is quite popular in a nearby village called Reuben! What, do they make Reuben sandwiches over there? I find Reuben just to the west of Spit. Due to the Liberation Army's activities, Spit has caught the attention of the Empire. Reuben and Spit. I wouldn't leave town if I were you, not with the Empire's goons running amok. Speaking of which, a weird knight muttering something about justice left here just recently. Doesn't run afoul of the Empire's agents. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
I don't think there's gonna be anything hidden in stuff.
If we act properly towards the Empire, maybe they'll leave us will survive. Somehow. I want to press the button on that.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Also, hopefully we can afford an upgrade. Hello there. Oh, welcome, gallant men of the Empire. What is your desire? I have some fine provisions. Hey, fool! What do you represent the Balformian army? Just show us your merchandise. Huh, well, you certainly don't resemble any Liberation Army types I've seen recently. How may I be of service? So, who do we want to buy for right now?
I believe if you scroll right, you will go down to, yeah. And then if you scroll right further, that's just to give you an... Oh, so the knife is for L. Okay. That's interesting to know, at least.
Yep. Okay, so who do we want to get a weapon for the most? Oh, probably we need to get it for Brian and Ein, because they're the weakest among us right now.
Well, actually, Ein is one of the strongest. It's just, when it's labeling the power, that's only labeling the strength of the weapon, not their strength plus their attack stat.
So who do we want to get a weapon for right now?
Well, again, we haven't even looked at their wares yet. You have to choose a character. Thank you.
Short sword, middle sword, Thane Saber.
$540.
Yikes. And you certainly can't get anything. That's your same old axe.
You see, can't. Nope.
So literally the only person we could try and get an upgrade for is Brian or Ein. So what?
Wow, that is a good difference for just a 2 strength increase.
What?
No, I meant from the middle sword to the next one. It over doubles in price for a 2 power increase.
That is dumb. That is super dumb. Isn't it?
Well, it depends on how you're looking at it. Because basically, we're thinking of this from an outside perspective, but we have to think of it from the perspective of gameplay balancing. Because if it's very reminds me a lot of how early game Tales of Phantasia and Tales of Symphonia balance their weapons. No, I'm not joking. Especially the weapons for the main character have this syndrome a lot in those 2 games.
Okay.
So it's just something to bear in mind. So, we can either buy a middle sword, which uses up most of our money, by the way.
Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this then.
Or we can hold off because of it currently seems to be doing relatively fine.
Okay, we'll hold off for now then. Until we find something that actually gives us like a huge increase. You know?
Fair. Hey, a pup!
This brutal Balformian officer by the name of Alnos has been assigned to our region. He's been throwing his way around everywhere he goes. I'm told he's also a sadist.
Huh? Onos. The centaur? I wonder how he wound up here.
I don't know. Surely no one could be that cruel. But because we saw what Alnos was doing in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories they...
And that's a war crime!
Multiple, actually! Mutilating children with whips and razor-sharp tools. Oh, there's another one right there. Weapons associated with torture.
14! We're up to 14, everybody! That miserable Onos. How could he possibly be assigned to a place as quiet as this?
He was meant to belong to the security detail of the military command occupying this area. I'm guessing this was his just desserts for allowing us to escape.
Oh, wow. I can't tell you how happy I am for him. A demotion couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I strongly urge you to pay a courtesy visit to our mayor. Sometimes the river changes into a putrid-looking color. It's nauseating.
There's stairs and... Okay.
Yes, if you drink the water, you'll be instantly transformed into a violent creature. Huh? As soon as Duncan drank from the river, he became violent. We were forced to subdue him. Sadly, we had no alternative but to throw Duncan in jail. Oh, wait. The purple monster-looking guy in the jail we saw. That's Duncan.
Yep.
He got turned into some kind of like violent creature.
Yep.
Must be the Empire's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we just witnessed one of their war crimes in action.
Ding.
Okay, where to next?
We haven't entered the house on the right yet, or this front one on the left.
We've been in here.
We have?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, we were in both of these.
Oh, then we just leave. I think. Try exiting out the way you entered, see if it lets you move on. No! Oh, go to the second floor. Since we were told about the victim, we can now go talk to him.
Talk to the mayor?
Yeah, the one in the prison cell.
Which house was that? Oh. Here?
Talk to the guy now.
His name is Duncan. Once he was my best friend. Please try to talk to him. He seems lonely somehow.
Hey, are you the fellow everyone calls Duncan?
Uh-oh. Oh no! This is terrible! After him! Help! Help! Brian, leave this to me! Demi-human! Thank you. This time we used better restraint to prevent Duncan from escaping again. I'm the mayor of Spit. Who are you people anyway? Where'd you come from? Do you serve the Empire? Or do you fight for the cause of the Liberation Army? Neither one. We're just wanderers looking for a quiet place to live peaceful. Well, there's something I wish to discuss. Please drop by my house later.
Go talk to him.
Pardon me for being blunt, but this is Arcadian Liberation Army's communications base. I've heard all about you. Your former Captain Brian of the Imperial Public Safety Enforcement, right?
That's correct.
Sorry, but you must please leave this town immediately. If word of your presence here was leaked to the Empire's transport unit, everyone in this town would be liquidated, same as happened in Bad a few months ago.
Cargo units. Headed here?
That's right. The Empire runs an operation it euphemistically terms a
research facility. I don't know if I should count that as a war crime.
Probably does. The
Ding!
transport route for their biological weapons. And produced up north passes through our town.
Should that be a war crime since we just classified the lab as one?
Yep. Because that's also included with research on biological weapons. And using them as... Because they are literally using this. Possibly using this town for biological experiments. Let's see, what sort of biological weapons would these happen to be? You just encountered Duncan. Well, the Empire's... There it is. War crime! The Empire is mutating citizens into crazed demi-humans, the newest weapons of terror. Thus, the Empire continues its track record of committing countless terrible deeds.
I see your concerns, Mayor. We have no desire to make matters worse, so we'll leave right away. Before we depart, however, I have a request.
What could that possibly be?
Would you investigate the activities of a Balformian trooper named Ono?
And get word to you somehow. Oh?
Yes, if you're able.
Well, the Empire runs an alleged research facility under the guise of a processing plant.
Is that a war crime?
What, processing plant?
No, I mean... making a front agency for something that's committing a war crime.
Check the list. We're checking the list for every war crime in this game. Oh.
Definition. Weird.
What? What is it? What, is that not listed?
No, nothing like this is listed. Yeah, no, it doesn't list putting up a front agency for an organization that is doing active war crimes as a war crime. I would feel like that would be.
Put it in the counter then. I can tell you this right now. That all-knows fellow is in charge. Of course he would be.
Well, it's funny, because if we're basically getting rid of him relatively early in the story.
You might learn a few more details on the town of Reuben. Our operatives there are devoting many of our resources to investigating this facility. Well then, Brian, looks as if we're off to visit this place called Reuben. Open the town's southern gate for you. Watch out for Balformian army patrols. Well, I'll talk about, I don't suppose they'll pose much of an obstacle to you. Also, don't kill the demi-humans. They're just innocent citizens. Liberation Army can recruit people with your strength. Okay, so we have to remember, don't kill demi-humans from now on.
Yes.
So if we see, if we see those purple-looking guys from now on, if they're labeled demi-humans, do not kill them. Right?
Yep. Unless you're specifically told to on the map.
Right. And now we move.
What is our latest plan?
Ultimately, oh wait, that's you.
Ultimately, don't. We still intend to sneak into Yannick Port and find transit off this peninsula.
Yes, but if all of us are stationed in Reuben, we'll have difficulty even reaching Yannick. Therefore, regardless of which route we choose, we must pass through the town of Reuben. So we're prepared to pay our regard to Sir Olnos, our former superior officer.
Heck yeah! Then it's settled. We're going to Reuben. We'll work out the details after we arrive.
You mean we'll pull our plan out of our asses, same as always? Uh-oh. While we've been gabbing, a few lurking enemies decide to share this spot.
The Balformian army, obviously, is a gold performance squad.
No, just transport outfit. Do not harm any of the demi-humans. Only target the Balformian army's regulars. Okay, there's one demi-human. There's two demi-humans. So, everything else, go ham.
What are you?
A fix.
What are you? Okay, it is able to attack, but I'm like...
I'm gonna look this
What are you?
I'm gonna look this up. What is the name of the game again? FEDA? Emblem of Justice?
Yes. There's only like one English guide on this game, by the way.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it is pouring right now.
Sounds like it on my end, too.
You can actually hear that?
No, it's just been raining a lot all day today.
Anyways, we now have a 6-man team.
Yep, we've got L, we've got Eris. L is level 8. and so is Ein and Brian. Okay, so there are 5 enemies here. I don't know about the fix though. But
So, let's use the terrain to our advantage. I see forest tiles on our left and at the bottom.
okay, how do we want to formation ourselves?
Well, everyone move to the left onto the forest tiles, preferably.
So here,
Yes.
start with Dora, defend here. Right here. Okay, thank you for moving forward. We're gonna put Eris right here so she's on standby close to us. I gotta keep Dan out of the forest area though, because otherwise his movement is gonna get hampered.
Well, everyone's movement's hampered. Dan is just worried.
Okay, so these targets off limits. So, who do we want to attack with first?
Well, I'd first off say, see if Dan can actually KO the trooper first.
This trooper?
Yes.
Go get him, Danny boy! Critical hit! Nice.
Oh, did it say that?
Yep.
Oh, it flashed too fast for me to see it.
Okay, there we go. I can't believe you defeated me.
Oh, perfect. They're walking up to us.
Only 2 points. Okay. Next, so what are we gonna do next? Ein is gonna...
Have Dora attack the Beastmaster.
This one?
Either one. We're just moving her.
Is she...
Why are you moving 3 away? She can't hit from that.
Right here?
Now she can only hit the bottom one. Remember, she has an attack range of 2. That's 3. That'll hit the bottom.
So who do we want to go after instead?
It's fine attacking either. I was wanting to get rid of the one on the left first.
This one?
Yes. I'm like, are you having trouble hitting up on your control stick?
Crit!
Wow, that wasn't that much XP.
Okay, only 2 points. Now I bring Eris towards you.
No. Always move Eris last.
Oh, okay. So have Ein target the Guido.
Or you can have L target it. Let's see here.
Holy knife! Bruh.
Well, see it. I find it funny how the character with the highest attack weapon has the lowest strength. Oh, this is a healer.
No wonder why it's called a fix.
Okay, that's actually useful information for us.
I'll have Brian take out the fix.
May as well. Nice thing is that it's not unlimited enemy healing.
Now all that's left to do is take out the Guido and we win. Oh wait, and the last
And the
Beastmaster.
other Beastmaster. Why aren't you moving around to the other side of him? Thank you. Thank you for walking directly up to us. Thankfully, this just means you can move Eris down and just literally use her to heal.
Right here.
Yes. What's the, okay. Yep. I think you pressed up as soon as I pressed the button, since for some reason, I don't know whether you were pressing A, but you weren't hitting confirm. And now we'll see if this actually ends the fight. It did! Bow, bow, now.
Mission accomplished. 229 shells. Brian level 9. Dan level 7. Dora level 6.
Phantom of Faust, you're living up to your name.
We didn't hurt the freaking... But...
No, it's due to the fact that we were below Viper on the Lol Chaos.
That was stupid.
And it just starts pouring down.
That was stupendous, sir. You people are associated with the Liberation Army.
Hey, old timer, what's up?
More importantly, who are you? Please forgive my abruptness. I am Chris, a knight who roams this land for world peace. A moment ago, while admiring the flowers, I watched you fight for justice. I was deeply moved. I too struggle for righteousness. Will you allow me to join you? Even if you say no, I will still follow you. So say the word.
Woo! What a weird dude. We're not a military outfit, but if you wish to accompany us to free country or Octavie.
So, in exchange for L, we get Chris as the Centaur. No, because, wait up, I'm tired of being alone. I really do want to come with you. What? Did I hear you correctly? Would you mind repeating that? Did you just tell me that Brian is running loose in our sector? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir! Seems to have recently defeated several units of gold performance in the mountains near Basel. Now with the aid of locals, he has managed to cross over the range and enter this region.
I see. Those dirty, treasonous swine. Well, appears I'll soon have the property to present Bart with a special... Bart? Huh?
I'm pretty sure that's his last name.
Bart with a special gift. Not to mention, exacting revenge for permanent scars dealt by the insubordinate Blade.
Should I dispatch pursuit units right away?
No. Executing them quickly would provide little satisfaction. Let's try to come up with a better plan. Why not have some fun with this?
What do you suggest?
Let's see. How about... I've got it. Let's unleash our special little laboratory pets. War
Your
crime!
crimes! Understood, sir!
Hey, Brian, wherever you might be skulking about, you just made my year! Oh, how I will make you rue the day you infiltrated my zone.
And now I suggest we set up camp and save.
Okay.
Since we've been going for like 3.5 hours. And I would agree with you that I feel like we're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, the game hasn't been actually too hard at that, unlike Gundam.
Again, I don't fault certain games for being a little too hard for our skill levels, but some people just like games like that. Anyway, we're gonna end things here for now. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy our work, and please do share our content. Join the Discord, it really does help us out. Follow us here on Twitch and on YouTube in order to come aboard the Starship L. Be around the hero, villain, or NPC. When all our days are over, I have to see you